Hey everybody, it's Emily and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be doing an easy kind of work, school, interview, makeup, sort of like if you have to look presentable but you don't know how, or if you just want to look good for, at work or at school or in the office, So follow me along. Let's go. So usually first, and everybody should start like this, you should always start with your skincare. So first I use by Olay Eyes, and I use this morning and night, and I really do feel like it does help me because I do suffer from quite heavy pigmentation underneath, and you just want to pounce you don't have to, you can jump right into the makeup, but I've noticed that if you really want to look fresh and open and kind of not open what? If you want to look fresh and just I think I meant to say eyes wide open, then I would definitely start with doing a couple of skincare. And plus skincare is just important in general, So we're then going to moisturize the face. We're going to be using by Clinique in this little sample bottle. It was $5. The Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. And I like this stuff because, I don't know, I find that the gel is a little bit more, not as thick as the other. It comes in a lotion, and I always bring it down my neck. Okay, so we're moisturized, our eyes are moisturized, and this is basically what I do. Some people put things on their lips to hydrate, they curl their eyes, they curl their lashes. This is basically what I'm gonna start on, okay? And we're gonna start with primer. Always prime, always prime. I can't stress how important primer is, So this is by NYX, and it's called Angel Veil, and I love this stuff. And I just kind of like go like this. I don't get too crazy with that, but this is very important. And you just smooth it in, and you can really see it. I don't know, like you can really see how that one, you see how it just kind of filters the face. I only go in the T-zone, so I really just only put the primer here, down my nose, right here where my pores are largest, and then on my chin. Just like that. And you can see the pores are very blurred and smoothed. That's why I really like that one. Now we're gonna go in with foundation, using one of my favorite brushes of all time. This is by IT Cosmetics, and it's the Complexion Perfection number 7. It's basically like an all over and then a conceal. I love it because it's just so convenient. And then we're gonna use Infallible L'Oreal in the Pro Glow. Shake it and just kind of do like little swirls on your face where you need it most. I don't like putting too much on because we're going on a job interview and we're going to work, so we just want our skin to look like skin. And I'm using the all over side, and I'm going over, and I'm kind of like pouncing and dragging. Go on your lid. I love this foundation because it just really looks it really looks like skin, you see? Like, it doesn't even look like I really have anything on, but it just makes everything, I don't know. Bring it down your neck. Don't forget your neck. Don't forget your chin. Forget your ears. Especially if you're putting on a brand new foundation shade and you're unsure of the fact that it matches. You want to bring it down and you want to put it on your ears and your hairline up here. So take this and kind of swirl it into your hairline. You know? Okay. Now is when we do concealer. I have a couple of options for concealer. You can do the one that you've been using all along, or you can try by It Cosmetics in Bye Bye Under Eye. This one's by Becca, and it's Under Eye Brightening Corrector. So this is for all my guys and gals who have like darkness like me. This basically is going to correct. So you can either do this, or you can do the Bye Bye Under Eye. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a little tiny bit of this on, because I really want to look, wide awake, you know, because if we're going to work, we're going to school, believe it or not, when I went to school, I did put makeup on, you know. I tried to look presentable. I don't know. If you really know me, you know that I love makeup, and you know that even if I'm going to work, I'm putting makeup on. Okay, so technically that's a corrector. So you can just do that and then set that, or you can do what I'm about to do and just kind of like really go in and get some on the back of your hand, because I have some dark under eye circles and I'm trying. So that other one was really basically a corrector. And then I'm just going to take it to areas where, kind of like this long triangle, and this inner part of my eye. Anywhere where I just want to, don't forget the corners of your mouth and the corner of your nose. I'm just going to spot conceal any redness. Okay, now I'm going to go back in with the other side of this. And I'm just by doing that, I find that it just makes everything look much more natural. Like I said, you know, we're trying to aim for natural here. We're not trying to aim for, like, you know, that person visibly has makeup on. I'm just trying to get rid of all the veins, all the redness in my eye at this point. And the Bye Bye Under Eye, I mean, a little bit goes a long way, so just make sure to do the tiniest bit all over, like that. Okay, so now that we're concealed, and if you want to take some of it down here, okay, so that's us concealed, and now we're going to set that. I'm taking my Makeup Revolution, putting it into my cap. This is possibly the messiest part of my makeup. And I do this whether I'm in a rush, whether I have 5 minutes to do my makeup, or whether I have like 50 minutes to do my makeup. I always set my under eyes. Well, this is technically baking. You don't have to. You can just kind of, yeah, you can just put powder under there and go. but okay. So we're gonna look a bit crazy for a couple of seconds here, but bear with me. We're gonna start doing the eye makeup now. So basically, you just want to look presentable. You just want your eyes to pop. You know, at this point you can fill in your eyebrows, but I don't ever really touch my eyebrows because these are my natural eyebrows. I'm Italian, so they're very thick, and I've only plucked them in my life, so they're just very thick and I don't touch them. But at this point is when you would do your eyebrows. So I'm just gonna go right into the eye makeup. So I'm gonna be working with two things today. This color by ColourPop in the color Lightning Bug, and then this Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette in Armed and Gorgeous, and it looks like that, and it's got these gorgeous kind of warm tones. So the reason why I've chosen this lid shade for today's video is because this is so versatile. I mean, brown eyes can rock this, green eyes, purple, honey, green, blue, I mean, whatever you have going on, you're gonna know what I mean in just like 2 seconds. So you're just gonna take your ring finger and you're gonna swirl it around, and you're just gonna let that do the talking. And this color is just, it just basically is so incredibly stunning that people are gonna be just asking you, what is on your lid? Why does it look like you took so long to get ready in the morning? You know what I mean? People are gonna just, they're gonna be all over you. They're gonna be questioning why you look so good. And it's because of this one shadow. One shadow. And if you want, you can just kind of take a smaller brush and put it underneath. And like I said, the reason why I've chosen a copper shade is because copper will just make blue stand out. It'll make green stand out. It'll make my eyes, which are kind of like this honey, kind of Edward Cullen eye. Now, some people, I would just recommend doing that and running out the door. But if you're like me and you feel kind of just like, something's not, you know, we're gonna take more of a fluffier brush and we're gonna go into this color Access and Secure, and we're gonna swirl them, tap them, and we're just gonna fix and buff out that outer. You see, and it's kind of like a mustard shade we're creating, and we're just gonna blend it out. See? And we're gonna do that on the other eye, because I don't want like a harsh transition. I want everything to kind of be cohesive and complement that gorgeous copper we've got going. Gorgeous. So you were just blending that, and then if you want, you can take and go back into this and blend those two and get this lower half. You see? Then we're gonna take our finger and we're just gonna finish off with that color VIP. It's the first shade in the palette. Inner corner, inner corner, a little bit down here. I like for things to be popping, so I might have to go back into that yellow shade just a bit. Okay, and that's kind of like what we're looking like so far. And we're gonna just focus on contour. We're gonna brush away this. Brushing away this. Okay. Now we're going into bronzer now. I got this really cute collection by Makeup Revolution, and it's called I Love Revolution Bronze and Glow. It looks like a little chocolate bar. You open it, and I'm working with this bronzer. And I have my hand kabuki brush. And you definitely want to bronze your face up. You just want to get some color onto your face, on your neck, on your chin. Just like that. And on your forehead into your hairline. Around your temples, along your nose. We're basically bronzing at this point. I don't know, you can go with blush at this point. If you don't have time, like most of us, we don't, we're gonna go in with this other one called Chocolate Elixir Glow, which is gonna be our glow today. And you can take this little pink side and just kind of run that along your cheek area and forehead. And then you're gonna take your ring finger, wipe it off. I'm very hand oriented. I like to just kind of use what I have, you know? I don't like incorporating a million brushes. I like to just know that I can achieve something with my hands, you know? Don't forget to brighten up that inner corner. Get that brow bone. You see? Okay, now we're gonna go into mascara. I'm using Better Than Sex by Too Faced. You can use whatever you like at this point. We're just trying to get ourselves out the door. Now, realistically, this video would take me like 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, but because I had to basically talk and explain, it's going to take me a bit, you know, longer, but it usually takes me about 30 minutes to get ready anyway, so some people would swear it takes me about 3 hours to get ready, but whatever. Okay. I don't know about you, but I really focus on my lashes when I'm going to work, or because I feel like lashes just make the whole look. They can really bring a whole look together, you know, and just make you feel so much more feminine, so much more prettier, you know? And then I'm just gonna go back in with my powder, retouch up, reset anything that will or might move. Like the corner of my nose, my chin. definitely my under eyes. So even though I baked and now I'm setting, and you're probably like, why are you doing that? I don't know. We all just kind of have our own way of doing something, and I just feel like it really holds my makeup when I do, when I do that many steps. Now I've noticed that in between each step, if I spray, put more powder, spray, put more powder, it does make my skin very cakey. So you have to be careful when it comes to setting your face with powder and then spraying. And now I'm gonna line my lips with Joa in Lip Candy. It doesn't really have a name, but it's nude. Joa Lip Candy. You just want something that's nude, you know? And then for lips, I'm using Creme Cup Cream Sheen by MAC. Something to just compliment you, you know? Yep. And that's it. I mean, I technically would spray my face, but because I laid down that layer of powder, I feel okay. But if you wanted to spray your face, let me go get the spray I would use. I would basically use my NYX matte finish. Yeah, and that's it. That's it. And we're ready for that interview. We're ready for work. We're ready for school. You see, it's very, very natural. And that eye makeup, I swear people are gonna be like, what do you have on your eyes? But it's super natural, you know? People are gonna be, you know, complimenting your eye color, your eye makeup. They're gonna wanna know what you're using. And it just really will complement any eye color, really. And you can't go wrong with it, you know? And, you know, a lot of people say that, oh, for an interview, you gotta do cat eyes, red lip, this and that. No, I don't feel that way unless you're, you know, being interviewed at like some fancy, you know, beauty store, this and that. But I think that if you just kind of go in showcasing kind of glowy, fresh skin, a pouty little pink lip, and sparkly eyes, I really think that, you know, you'll get noticed a bit more. But yeah, that's everything, and I hope that you guys found it very easy to follow along. And if you do like what you just saw, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell, because you'll be notified every single time I upload. And yeah, that's about it. I'm so awkward, but yeah, that's the look. And try to recreate it. And yeah, take photos, let me know how it looks on you, and then just kind of toss your hair in like a high bun. Mine's kind of messy, but try to keep it neat. Stud earrings, it depends on where you work, but this is technically a nice black shirt or black long sleeves. I always tend to feel that black is best for an interview or at work or the office. It's slimming and it goes really nice with the cover. So yeah, I'm closing it out right here, and I just thank you all so much for tuning in and giving me so much love and feedback. And yeah, Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in my next one.